Hi, I'm Zoe. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about my 2021 reading goals. It's almost the end of January. I figured it was time to talk about this. I am recording in my office. I'm trying a different setup with a slightly different camera, which should look a little bit better and hopefully it sounds better. And also my office is kind of a mess right now, so don't worry about the things. My 2020 reading goals were really vague, partly because I didn't really start reading consistently until the last 4 months of 2020. So it was kind of weird. I still managed to read 52 books, which shocked me. My goal was to read 24, so a couple a month. And it turns out that when you get things in your life arranged and taken care of, then you can focus a lot more on reading, which was amazing. My goal this year is a little bit different. I'm not putting a huge expectation on myself in terms of how many I should read. I am using a Goodreads tracker and I have that set at 76 because I figured if I went 24 over my expectation this year, I'll set it for 24 over that this year. Next year? This year. The coming year. I will set it at 24 above what I succeeded at for this next year. There we go. So that is my first big goal, is pretty much just to read as much as I can. I know a lot of people around BookTube have talked recently about feeling pressure to oh, I can't do a video if I don't have 10 books read in a month or something like that. And I really want to avoid that this year. I don't want to feel like I have to read a certain number or there are certain books that I have to read if I want to make YouTube videos. I really want to make sure I'm still reading for myself and I'm reading books and stories that I am excited about. That's a great segue into my next goal, which is that I want to continue diversifying my reading list. Now that can mean a lot of things, but I have some specific things that I want to focus on. Last year, I really wanted to read more non-white authors, which I did succeed at. But this year, I want to take that a little bit further. I have a spreadsheet, of course, where I keep lists of books that I'm interested in, and I've added a couple of columns to that to keep track of the author's race, their country of origin, whether they identify male, female, or otherwise, and really be cognizant of whose stories I'm reading and where these stories are coming from. I also want to read more nonfiction books this year. I don't tend to read a lot of nonfiction, but I recently picked up Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. A friend of mine is sending me this really interesting looking nonfiction book about Aboriginal communities in Australia. So my first goal is to just read more. My second goal is to diversify my reading. And my third goal is that I want to read more small authors, small, lesser known, and independently published. This ties in to my reading project, which I think the video is going to go up the week after this one. I don't know. I haven't recorded it yet, but I will have a full explanation of what this project entails, because I want to spend time this year specifically reading these smaller authors, these people who are doing so much work to get into the industry, build themselves up in the industry, and I want to make content around them. My last goal is really general. I want to expand my genre horizons. I have a tendency to fall into a routine with science fiction, fantasy, but mostly fantasy. And I found that can really contribute to my reading slumps, and I need something else. I started reading contemporary fiction this last year, or contemporary romance this last year. And The Beach Read and The Hating Game have gotten me, you hooked me, you got me. I want more, and I think I just hit my mic. I want more contemporary romance in my life. I want to do more reading around romance and mystery and nonfiction. I just want to read a bigger variety. Those are my four. I'm going to go with four. I didn't actually count. Those are my 4 goals for 2021 in terms of my reading. Let me know if you have any goals. I love seeing what people want to accomplish in a new year or at any point in the year. Whether it's a specific number of reads, if you want to start reading audiobooks, whatever. I love cheering people on. It's so much fun, and that's why I like book communities. Thank you so much for watching. This is a short video today. Keep an eye out for the next video, which is going to be up some point soon and is going to explain what my reading project is and how you can support it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!